they're gonna be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Yeah, W. Look, beat 'em up just like it's WWW. Promise you, why would I trouble you? Yeah, look, you cannot see what's in front of you. You cannot see what's in front of you. Yeah, promise that you get to run into if you knew what's about to come to you. It's about to get real dangerous. 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 Yeah, watch out, pop out, black out, wop out, beat 'em up, knock out. I had to see what it. I had to cover their head and cover their necks at the same time. I had to take out the ref. I make my own rules when it's
I
game
am
time.
the one they was talking about when they warned you about going out in the dark. Now that Chihuahua, I pop at your mama. I promise my bite just as bad as my bark. I push a button and end all your motion. It's like I was putting a Tesla in park. Never been much of a pain at heart, but if I get the drawing, I turn you to art. All of my dogs is rabid. They got some bad habits. They lock jaw and tear you apart. You sleep with the fishes, I swim with the sharks. These shots is gon' exit and you gon' depart. I'm on my sense and I got no conviction with choking you out if you talking like Bart. You see the shadows and fear hit your heart. Turn off the lights, I'm in love with the dark cause it's dangerous.
It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to be a bad sight when I pull up on 'em. It's about to be that last night. You don't want nothing, homie. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous.
Then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me heat it up. Let me
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, we ain't taking no loss over here, baby. Paid the cost to be the boss. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the one and only NYYU. Ladies and gentlemen, we need our New York Yankees to get to work yesterday. Yes, indeed, they got Max Fried, but I tell you this, we need a little bit more than that, and I can certainly see the vision that the Yankees may be gunning for, and Lord, I hope they get it, baby. I can tell you that. Razael the Great, Corinne, Mary Ellen 4, Lorenzo, what's up, my brother Mac Miles, CWE, Cool J, Danny, what's up, T, Caskets, what's up, my man putting them in the caskets over here. Roman, I appreciate that, brother, yes, indeed. Guys, I did not watch the Soto presser at all. I'm not even joking. I didn't watch the presser. The only thing that I saw is I got a chance to see some of the clips afterwards of people posting it and getting to see everybody overreact and whatever, man, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm done with the Soto shit. I'm looking forward. He's a Met. It's done. It's over with. I really don't care anymore, folks. I just want my Yankees to do what I think these Yankees could potentially do. And we're going to start right there because apparently the Yankees have progressed in talks with Cody Bellinger. This is according to Jon Heyman, everybody's favorite. The Yankees and Cubs have made a bit of progress in talks around Cody Bellinger. There's also some rumors now out there that the Cubs originally were not willing at all. They were like, you're taking the whole contract if you want this guy. We're not asking you guys to do any of this baloney. We want you to pay all of his money. Yankees were like, yeah, nah, that ain't going to happen. So now there's rumors that the Cubs are willing to pay maybe $5 to $7 million of that contract. We'll see where this goes. $5 to $7 million isn't terrible. Gets them to maybe about $20 million a season. Not bad for a guy like Cody Bellinger. We're going to get into where he could play and is it possible to have a true friggin' come to the dark side moment?
We would be honored if you would join us.
Because the Yankees have a chance to have a real come to the dark side moment if they could get both of these guys. And yeah, that is something we're going to talk about. Roman, my guy, I appreciate you with the super duper. Roman says, Soto, take your thank you and put it you know where. Hey, yo, wow. Oh, Roman. And as you guys can see right there, we got a new feature. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I love new features, damn it. Oh, I love new features. I'm like a 3-year-old. Kev, oh my God.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagool. 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 Oh, who's doing it like the you? Who? Nobody. But it's exciting where we could be going with this club, folks. Let me show you guys. Can I get your guys' permission on something? You know what? Let me get into this other thing first, because if I get your guys okay for this, you're gonna go friggin' nuts. So let me just show you guys this real quick, all right? Sources, this is from Pat Ragazzo. Yankees and Cubs have discussed number 5 prospect Will Warren in Cody Bellinger talks. Take him! I tell you what, I don't need to see boring Will Warren anymore. I don't care, I don't mind. Take him. You want him, have him. Go ahead. I mean, to me, that's like a throw-in. Come on. Come on. What are we, nuts? Imagine this is holding up a deal. Come on now. Take him. Take my guy, Leo Lambert. How quick can Bellinger deal get done if you had to guess? Because they got to get more moves going. Hopefully, Tucker also. Leo, my friend, first I want to thank you for always sharing our stuff on Twitter also, man. I appreciate you, brother, truly. Quick. This should be something that can be relatively fast for the Yankees to do. They should be able to get a deal like this done really fast, move on. It shouldn't take a shit ton. If Will Warren's in that deal and that's what they're talking about, come on, man. How the hell do you not get a deal done? I don't know. Todd, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, Todd. You are the man, Todd. I like Todd. I tell you what. My guy, Danny. Danny says, we need the AO on the effects board. Oh, I do the AO myself, brother. I throw that AO on there, fam. You know, I clear the house with that mess. My guy, David Douglas. Appreciate you, David. You believe reports Yankees lowballed Houston in a trade offer? To me, that shit has a lot to do with, it just feels like negotiation tactics to get more. I mean, I don't know, man. All this stuff about Houston. I'm going to get into that. So let me get to these super chats, and then I do want to talk about that right here. Kyle Malay with the big super.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Last thing I'll say about Soto is he looks bad in the Mets uni. Done. Now, if Cubs want Warren, I'll drive him there myself. Have fun, Warren. I also want Tucker. Let's get Hal and let's go Hal and Cashman right there with you. David Miser. I think Belly is coming this week, but I just burnt my tongue, so hoping this week is better. What? Okay, he burnt his tongue. Okay, it's never a good thing. You don't like to burn your tongue. It hurts. All right. Can I get your guys' permission on something? Can I get everybody's permission? I'm asking for permission here. Austin, welcome to the U.
Thank you for being a friend.
Got that gabagool. Can I get your guys' permission? Can I show you guys something that's going to get you really excited? Hey, yo!
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say.
Hey, yo. No, seriously. Can I show you guys something that's going to make everybody a little happy? I can? Okay. Remember, you asked for it. All right. You asked for it, baby. Oh, my guy to Z Show says congrats on the 40K. Pete and Jira. Why not include Altuve in a deal for Tucker? 2 problems solved. I think if the Yankees could do that, I think they would do that, but that's not the case. Is everybody ready to get excited? All right. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, can you just... You are going on a journey. You're going on a journey where Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner grow a big fat set of balls. With that big fat set of balls, they have decided to take over Major League Baseball. They have decided to enter the fuck you zone. And within the fuck you zone, they will take over Major League Baseball. This is the Evil Empire. Can you freaking imagine this? Can you imagine something? I would shit my pants live on camera. Can you imagine that? Imagine this for a second. Can you imagine if somehow the Yankees can pull this off? Tucker in left field, Jason in center, Judge in right, Chisholm, Volpe, Durbin, Bellinger around the horn, Stanton DH, and Wells the catcher. Let me get you guys even more excited. You ready for this one? Let's pop this on the screen. Here we go. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. You know, sometimes things are pipe dreams, but this is actually something that could be real. This is actually something that Brian Cashman may have a chance to actually pull off. Would I say it's likely? Woo, that's tough. That's tough to say it's likely. That's tough to say it's likely. I don't know if it's likely. And again, you can figure out however you want to structure this lineup. I know everybody, I want to do different lineups. Figure however you want to structure this. Go ahead. Figure it out however you like. But imagine these players in this lineup. Volpe, Bellinger, Judge, Tucker, Stanton, Chisholm, Dominguez, Wells, Durbin. Let me say this again for you guys one time. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, switch, lefty, righty. That's a New York Yankees lineup. That is a New York Yankees lineup. I don't think anybody would be sitting back after seeing something like this going, man, we lost Soto. I tell you guys this. If somehow the Yankees manage to pull that off, if they pull that off, I will not talk shit about Brian Cashman in God knows how long. I will take my sweet ass time. I will take my sweet ass time on this, and I will never bother that man again. I would never bother that man again. What could you say? You lose Soto and you add these guys. Now again, I'm not here to get anybody's hopes up. I'm not here to say that this is gonna happen. I'm not here to do any of that at all. That's not what I'm here to do. But it is possible, and let's be honest, the Yankees need a big hit on the offensive side of the ball. David Mize with the super chat says, Hal Cash, remember who you are. You are the Yankees. Remember who you are. You got to remember who you are, man. That's all there is to it. You have no other choice but to remember who you are. But if I had to guess right now, I would say Bellinger is more likely than Tucker. Now, per what I could assume, and this is no, I got a source, and no. It's not that at all. This is just baseball knowledge on what I believe. I believe the Yankees are probably not committed to moving Louis Heel in a deal for in Houston for Tucker. The reason why I say I don't think that's the case is because I think the deal would have been done. I think if the New York Yankees was sitting back and they said, yes, we will give you Louis Heel, I think this deal would have been completed. I think Houston would understand in that regard, no matter what we get from the Cubs or whatever that deal could be with the Cubs, there is nothing better than that we can tell our organization and our fan base that we believe we got a potential future ace and he's controlled for 4 years or whatever the hell it is, 5 years. If you're able to do that, I just feel like you would have had a deal already. I think the secondary pieces are kind of second nature at that point. I think if you get that one big stud right there, I think that would have had this deal done. And do I blame the Yankees for being so hesitant to move him? No, that's a tough move. You are taking a legitimate risk. Would I take that risk? Yes, I would have to seriously consider taking that risk. And now you got a lot of people coming out going, no, because it's the Soto situation. Ladies and gentlemen, can I sum up a couple of things for you guys? And I think I did this yesterday, but I want to say this again. Cut the fucking shit. All of a sudden now, we're the tail between the legs organization. All of a sudden now, we're scared of Steve Cohen. All of a sudden now, oh my God, if another team wants one of our guys, they're gone. Folks, do we forget that we offered Soto $760 fucking million? People are acting like we didn't go to bat and he was just taken from us. I think this madness needs to stop. All of a sudden, you can't get somebody that got 1 year left because it's just going to be the Soto situation. Stop it. That's ridiculous. This idea that now the Yankees, they can't afford. Why are we doing this? Because Steve Cohen, who's a billionaire, sat there and said, I'm getting this guy at any cost. He's mine. Fine, cute, cool. You got your W. That means it's going to happen with Tucker too? That means it's going to happen with everybody? Stop it. Come on, man. I get it. I understand it's a shitty situation that happened. We all thought Soto would be a Yankee. It didn't happen. You can't let that carry over to everything else. And now the Yankees said they're not hesitant to do this deal because of 1 year. They wouldn't care. Yeah, right there. Meredith Marakovitz spoke about that. And she said the Yankees are okay with it being a rental if that's the case. He's that friggin' good, folks. He's that good. He is that good. So, Cody Bellinger is very good too. But having both of those guys together, putting that lineup out that I just showed you all, that would be friggin' phenomenal. And I really hope the Yankees get this done because Max Fried added is big. The rotation looks solid. Yes, you can move. And look, the Yankees are going to make trades. I've had people DMing me going, Pete, are the Yankees done? I'm like, done why? Like, where are we getting this stuff from? My guy Danny says Soto wasn't the one. He's for the streets. All right, Yankee fans, let's take it easy. I had to tweet about this today because Yankee fans are going a little wild. Look, I'm not biased Simonetti over here. I'm not biased Pete. I call it right down the middle. Where's my tweet? I'm going to show you guys this tweet because I'm sorry, it's just true. I had to put Yankee fans in their place. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Here it is. The difference from the Gaddis at bat to now regarding Yankee fan opinions of Soto is rather comical. I get he left, but some of these takes are wild. Some of the takes I'm seeing now about Juan Soto are batshit crazy. He's not a good player, this and Stop it, folks. He left the fucking team. Who cares? It's done. It's done. He left. It's over. That's why in that same tweet, I literally wrote, hey, Yankees, what's up with Tucker? Time to move on. Get us Kyle Tucker. Get us somebody that we can start building this team with going forward. Other than that, I don't give a poot. I don't care anymore. He's gone. It's over, folks. It's over. It's over. But I think Cody Bellinger is the most likely move the Yankees could make. The rotation is fine. But all these people hitting me up, Pete, they're done, aren't they? I'm looking around going, they're done? Stroman is probably about as good as gone. I mean, Marcus Stroman got to go, right? Don't you think Stroman got to go? I mean, Nestor Cortez is possible. I could pull up the pitching again here for you guys. We could take a look at this. But this is what the Yankees currently have right now. Pitching depth overall. We're hearing the name Will Warren. I'm more than okay with moving Will Warren in a Cody Bellinger deal. But Cole, Fried, Rodon, Louis Heel, Clark Schmidt, easily one of the best rotations, if not the best rotation in the American League. Nestor Cortez, Stroman, Cody Poteet is still on the contract. Will Warren and top prospect Chase Hampton is also there. Right after that, you got guys like Brock Selvage also who are on the mend. So trading a pitching prospect like a Will Warren shouldn't bother anybody because Brock is right there. And Brock Selvage might just be our best pitching prospect. I would like to know if Los is still in here, what he thinks about that. But I would say Brock Selvage is probably our top pitching prospect. But you look at that, I mean, it's good. This is solid, man. This is solid. This is a strength for the New York Yankees. It's a position of a power. And I expect them to make more moves. And, you know, a lot of people want to see all the sexy moves and everything like that. I get it. I do too. I want to see the sexy moves. I want to see the good stuff. But, you know, Danny, my guy, says, real talk, can we get both Cody and Tuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. And a lot of times things do look like a pipe dream, but I would say with a favorites or Bellinger, that has not been reported. That's just kind of what I'm hearing out there, just on Twitter and what some reporters are saying. I haven't really heard Bellinger linked to many other clubs. I think there was a concern for a while. I think there was a concern for a while there that maybe the Astros would want Bellinger in a deal with Tucker, but that doesn't really make sense. So that's not going to happen. So for me right now, yeah, I think Cody Bellinger is probably one of the most likely additions to the New York Yankees. And then after that, I guess if the Yankees say, hey, we got him. Look, I couldn't be a GM. I couldn't. I could never be a general manager. I'll tell you guys right now. I might actually be good, but I would be so friggin' reactionary. It would be tough for my fan base to even like me. Because, and I'm also petty in this. Pete Dombrowski's a petty motherfucker in this regard. Because I would have got both players 10 minutes before Soto's press conference at 3 o'clock. I'm not even playing. I would have got both players 10 minutes before the presser. That would have been the headline. That would have been the news. I'm not giving you no time. But that's just me. That's just me. But on top of that, if I'm sitting back now and I'm working a deal with the Cubs or Bellinger, and I get Bellinger, how the fuck do I not give up anybody for Tucker? Just again, guys, I'm sorry. How you would be so this close, folks, this close, that close to this. Oh my God. Oh man.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
How can you sit back and go, I'm going to make Louis Heel prevent this from happening? I can't do it. And I'm not saying the Yankees don't got good baseball people that go, no, Brian, don't do that. Fine. Pete Simonetti, I can't. And again, all these, but the 5 years, can I fucking win this year? Have we decided to give up on winning altogether? You wouldn't want this? What are we kidding ourselves? You wouldn't want that? Folks, and maybe, I'm not a general manager. I get it. But I don't know how you could be a GM. Get this dude, Bellinger, and then look around and go, how do I not give that? I'm sorry. Now, also on top of that, I'll say this. I would try very hard to maybe do a Clark Schmidt, Spencer Jones instead. And if you could pull that off, I would do it. I don't know how possible that is. Bingo! DJ Steelio! Thank you! Remember last year when people said the Yanks overdid it for trading for Soto? Bro took the Yankees to the World Series. Thank you, DJ Steels. And another thing, I remember many Yankee fans also saying, no, Pete. No. You just wait till he's a free agent, then you sign him then. Guys, I want to go to the World Series. I don't know what's so difficult to believe in this. People act like when you say, hey, I would make that trade. Oh, you don't like Louis Heel. I love Louis Heel. You guys don't even know how much I do love Louis Heel. Great fucking dude. Great guy. I like him a lot. But again, I want to give my team the best chance to win every single year. And I understand the logistics of it. I understand the logistics of that. I get it. I understand that. But folks, yet again, I want to give my team the best chance to win. Jonathan Alvarez, yes, we could post a link for NYYU Day. Jira's in the chat. She'll get that posted for you guys. March 29th, NYYU Day, Yankee Stadium, Game 2. Could be the very first start of Max Fried as a New York Yankee. But Guy Lasorsa, your future is today. We have 3 years probably to win with Cole and Judge. You want to wait? Yeah, what are we waiting for, man? And for the people going, yeah, see, this is the funny thing. If I ask everybody, would you make that trade if you get the extension? Everybody would say yes. Everybody, there's barely anybody that would sit there and go, no way, Pete, I can't do that. Majority of everybody would sit there and go, yes, you got a deal. You got a deal. If I get the extension, you got a deal. Well, let me ask you guys this, man. Yankees got money coming off the books. They got a lot coming off the books. Can we have a little bit of fucking faith that Hal Steinbrenner stepped up and offered the other guy $760? You mean to tell me if Tucker's good here, they're going to give him $5? I'm sorry, man. I can't run with that nonsense narrative. Don't do it because, oh my God. Here it is right there. You guys get to see Jira's thing. Look, she got a drink in her thing and they call me the alcoholic. Pete. I don't have a drink as my profile. But there's the link to the tickets, guys. It's in the chat right now. Go ahead and get your tickets. But I tell you, guys, come on, man. I have so many people coming at me. Yeah, Pete, but it's one. It's going to be the same situation as Soto. Why are we're now the team with our tail between our legs? Now we're the team with our tail between our legs, man. Come on, man. That's not me. Jaro says Soto's conference was bad. Winning team. He is funny. Ladies and gentlemen, that's nothing new. What do you want him to say? Hey, I'm here because they gave me the most money. Come on. We know that's not going to happen. Hey, I decided to become a Met. They gave me a lot of money, if you guys noticed. Let's have a conversation. Come on. We know that's not going to happen. What do you expect him to say? That's what we know he's going to say. He's going to talk about stuff like that. We understand it. We understand it. That's just the way it is. And that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Mo money. Yankees can sign Tucker in season. They got to, and again, it's the same situation that I told you guys before with Soto. Give him the experience. Give him the experience. Give him the experience of what it's like to be a Yankee. He's there with Aaron Judge. They can go on. They can have this amazing run together. And Tucker may look around and go, wow, this is nice. This is nice. I like this. I'm here for this. This is cool to me. I enjoy this. No, he's not. He wouldn't sign Steven, and I'm not saying he would sign midseason. I'm just simply saying you're giving him the experience. He gets firsthand view of what it's like to be a New York Yankee. Does that sell him? Is that enough to win him? I don't know. Maybe it's not. It may not be. I don't know. I say get Tucker at all costs because of the assets we will have over the next year. Exactly. I'm right there with you, Lorenzo. I feel the same exact way. I think it's a mandatory type move. David Miser says, Soto was just like Cano. We need people to respect our team and want that part of their legacy. Or, ladies and gentlemen, we could also respect the fact that he wanted top fucking dollar and that's it. He doesn't need to be loyal to anybody. I'm sorry to put it that simple for everybody. I'm sorry. The man could have been saying, I'm going to free agency. I'm taking top dollar no matter what. Can it also be that some people just don't give a shit about that? He could also be sitting there going, I play a game. I want to be the highest paid player. I think I'm the best. I want to get money. Whoever gives me the most, you got me. I said it the other day, folks. I said it the other day. The Milwaukee Brewers could have offered $825. He would have been a Brewer. He wanted money. All the other bullshit stories about security and family and this and that and this and that. I believe Brian Cashman when Brian Cashman goes, nobody ever called me up about this. I'm pretty sure I would have heard from Scott immediately. Never got a call. So I'm sorry. It's all bullshit and baloney. I don't care. He would have went anywhere for money. That's what he wanted. And that's okay. Fuck it. It's done. Melvin says, I don't know about Heel's health. I'm making a trade ASAP. Great pitcher. Phenomenal young pitcher. Stud. Filthy stuff. Good mindset. Could pitch in New York. May only get better. Command issues a little bit. I'm not going to sit here in front like it wouldn't be a tough loss, because it would be. But that gain for 2025 is significant. It's significant. ALC says, I think that's Al C maybe. Since the Cubs are involved, I wonder if a 3-team deal is in the works involving prospects at Houston and Yanks. It has happened before, right? Yes. Yeah, it has happened before. No doubt. And that could be possible. You could have both teams. Macho, what's up, brother? You could have both teams involved. And potentially they're saying, hey, if, we're having trouble facilitating this, let's bring in a third party. Let's bring in Houston here. And let's see if maybe we can make something where everybody gets a piece of what they've wanted. And maybe it's not the Yankees getting both of the big names. I don't think that would be the case because it does seem like the Cubs want Tucker. So could it be something where the Cubs get Tucker, Yankees get Bellinger, and maybe Nico Horner? Or then they get somebody from Houston. I don't know who. But yeah, I think when you got 3 teams involved with each other, all talking, I don't think it would be too hard for them to go, hey, man, let's get these guys involved because maybe we can make something work that fits everybody and we can go from there. I think that's relatively possible. I do. Frank, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Daniel, when are you coming to Vegas, buddy? Daniel, I don't know, man. I'd be happy to tell you, hey, man, I'll hop on a plane. I'm so busy with everything else. I actually literally today, I'm trying to figure out some things and make some stuff work that maybe we'll do a couple of days in spring training this year. I don't know. I just know we got so much travel coming this year that we got to do based on some things that, you know, I can't share right now that we're working on and trying to build. But if I can't do this year, man, I'm sure NYYU and where we need to be, we'll be doing it every year. So that ain't gonna be an issue. That won't be an issue at all. Cubs are gonna get Tucker, no question about it. Yeah, I think they're a good mix for him. I could see that working. I could see them getting Tucker and potentially trading him again mid-year if the team's not doing well. So could be what you could see. Could be another situation again where the Yankees might be able to hold on to some of their guys, get them mid-year. I don't know. Rick Diaz says you can't trade your number 3 pitcher. Why not? Why can't you trade a starting pitcher? The Yankees traded Michael King. He was one of the best pitchers in baseball. They went to the World Series. We act like that didn't just happen. Walker Buehler still out there. I don't think they go after Burns. They literally steals, exactly. I mean, they literally traded Michael King along with multiple other players, and they went to the World Series that same year. Everybody's sitting there going, damn, King was really good. We have no bats. Well, there exactly. And there you go, right? That's why you would consider doing something like that. You could trade Louis Hill and still get a starting pitcher by free agency or trade. Exactly. So I don't want, it's always difficult talking stuff about this because I remember everybody, I had so many people out there going, oh, this guy, hates Spencer Jones. And I'm like, because I said the Yankees should have traded Spencer Jones for Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease was very good last year. Spencer Jones' stock went down. I hope Spencer Jones, if he's not traded, I hope to God Spencer Jones is an absolute stud for the Yankees. But at the end of the day, folks, again, my mindset has always been where my mindset is. I want to win. I want to win, and that is it. I want the Yankees to win. I don't care how they figure out going about it. I just want them to win. I want them to win the World Series. I want them to be the best team they could possibly be. That's all I want from our Yankees. That is it. Whether they got to go trade, I want the best players on the field. Let me sum this up for you guys too. When you go to the stadium, right, you know for a fact, no matter what, hell, sometimes I go to the stadium and I get the cheapest seat possible. I don't sit there. I walk around the stadium. I mingle with people. I talk. And I find a decent spot, lower level, that I can see the game from. And we chill and we have some drinks and we relax. You still leave there spending money. You still leave there. You get a couple of drinks. You get some food. You're spending $100+ You're still spending $100 or so every time you go there, right? At the end of the day, this is really simple. This is really, really simple. You're more comfortable with paying if you're seeing a great product on the field. If you could sit back and go, you see that Yankees lineup this year? Fuck, I'm going for that. I'm going for that. I am going for that. 150%. That's why I'm going for. I have no issues that I could spend that money seeing a really, really good team. I'm okay with spending that money for that. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. David Miser.
Thank you for being a friend.
He got that gahabagoo. You think we get Bellinger and sign or trade for a left fielder? I believe Belly is our first baseman now. Depending on what's available out there, man. I haven't heard many other names that the Yankees are connected to, but for me, it's depending on what is available. When I did the little fielding graph that you guys saw, and I'll bring it back up here any second. Hold on to that one, David. I'll bring that back up so everybody can see it. Rican, what's up, my brother? How did the ex-Yankee do after we made the Soto trade? Do you think it was worth it? Also, best channel on YouTube. You are the man, my brother. Michael King was one of the best pitchers in the National League. He was one of the best pitchers in the National League. And by the way, guys, NYYU, this is not the only show today. NYYST is on at 8 p.m. So less than 2 hours, you got another show, NYYST, coming up. I'm going to stick with you guys here till about 6:30, more than likely. Good hour of a show today. Maybe we get some breaking news. If not, NYYST may have some breaking news tonight. We'll see what happens. Or if it's after that, you know I'm right back here with you guys. But I want to take a look at this again. Now, again, don't go, oh, man, this is what is going to happen. This is the best case scenario. The Yankees get Tucker and Bellinger. Is that a high possibility? Probably not. Probably not a high possibility. But in this situation of the Yankees getting an outfielder like Kyle Tucker, yes, Bellinger would be your first baseman. You know, you got Jerks and Profar out there. I haven't heard many other trade possibilities with the Yankees. I don't know, but whoever else could be in their outfield, yes, Bellinger is a good first baseman. I would say this, if it's just Bellinger, you would have Bellinger in center field, Dominguez in left, Judge in right, because you still got guys like Walker at first base possible, Carlos Santana at first base. And to be real with you guys, that's not the worst team on planet Earth, but I just want to, you know, I'm the type that I want to go for the big move. I after losing Soto, I really want the Yankees to go for the big move. I don't want them to go for a small move. I don't want them to go for a just get me over type move. I really want the Yankees to gun for the big move, man. We deserve it as fans. The Yankee players deserve it. Aaron Judge deserves it. Garrett Cole deserves it. You know, these guys deserve it, man. I really want them to go and do something big. Walker is still a free agent. Carlos Santana is still a free agent. So again, a trade really wouldn't do much. Melvin says Belly in a trade, then Profar in left field. Jurickson's a strange one, man. Jurickson Profar to me is a bit of a strange one because there is so much to like, yet so much to be concerned about. And let me show you guys what I mean by that, right? Here's a guy in Jurickson Profar. You look at this page right here, you're like, whoa, this guy's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You look at these numbers and you see all that. You go, that's a switch hitter. Holy shit, look at that spray chart. That's an amazing spray chart. He's a disaster in the outfield. That's scary. That's scary that he's a disaster in the outfield. But he's never been consistent like he's been last year. Now you could say, well, Pete, maybe he's hit his stride. He is 31 years old. So maybe he's turned it up. He also walks a shit ton. He got a 380 on base percentage. I mean, if this guy, let me put it like this. If he had 2 years before this, like this one here, he'd be one of the top free agents in the game. He would be one of the top free agents in Major League Baseball because that's how many people would be after this guy. Look at those numbers. I mean, it's a phenomenal Savant page. Everything you'd want to see in a hitter. It's a very good player, man, but I can't trust him. I can't trust him. Mythic Monty. I wish Bellinger had a longer contract. Don't want to deal with Boris again next offseason. First base, the gambler on X seems to think Heel is gone. IB the gambler. I have no idea who IB the gambler is. But look, we have Jack Curry, who I think is one of the best people out there when it comes to the Yankees. He sat on Hot Stove, folks, and he literally said he thinks the Yankees, okay, he says IB is legit. Okay, well, I can see that. I mean, if he is legit, I'm not attacking this man at all. Don't know who he is. But if he is legit, I could see that. I've been saying that for a minute. I could see the Yankees doing it. But Jack Curry was like, he expects the Yankees to be all over this. I mean, folks, I don't think I have to convince anybody here. Me and Francis and Kev, we spent some time talking about this this morning in our group chat. This guy is phenomenal, man. Kyle losing Juan Soto, and you get a guy like Kyle Tucker. You guys remember when me and Francis were on designated spitters and we said, if you lose Soto, you almost got to go after. This is before Soto left. And you were going, you got to go get Vladdy. Like, I would call Toronto up, figure something out. Craziest thing is I never thought a guy like Kyle Tucker would even be an option. But he's better for the Yankees than Vladdy is because his defense is friggin' second to none. He is a phenomenal outfielder. He could steal 30 bags. This guy could be a 40 homer, 30 stolen base guy. Bare minimum 30-30 as long as he's on the field. He didn't have enough bats, but look at the Savant page. The guy is an animal. Look at 2023. This is a monster, folks. A monster. Yes, I love Louis Heel as much as the next person. He also doesn't strike out a ton. Exactly. I love Louis Heel as much as the next man does here. The next Yankee fan does. But I'm sorry, folks. This is a hard one to skip. I mean, we were 3 wins away from a chip. We played a little better. We might have got it. That gives me the confidence. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. The Yankees can win it with Booney. They can win it with Brian Cashman still at the helm. They were 3 wins away from shutting everybody up. If you can make this deal, you almost have to. And here's the other thing. They got so many chips to add after it. Here's the beautiful thing about Max Fried. Anybody know this? Max Fried, he's only getting $12 million a year for the first 2 years. 12 and 12. That's the way they structured it. For those first 2 years, he's only getting 12 and 12. The Yankees did that to open up space. It was smart. It was smart. Teal Pinstripe says, I love these guys. My man, you played snowflakes. Whose fault is that? We played who was there. We won. We got to the World Series. Dodgers were going to roll over. The Dodgers didn't roll over the Yankees. The Dodgers did not roll over the Yankees. A rollover is they just smacked the shit out of us and it's simple. The Yankees blew everything. The Yankees blew this. I'm not saying the Dodgers didn't capitalize. They did. To sit there and say they got rolled over, you're dumb as ass. You're dumb as ass. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. You didn't watch any of these games. It wasn't a rollover at all. Game 1, it's a walk-off. Yankees were winning. All the other ones, even the last game, they were winning. What did the old manager of the Dodgers said? If the Yankees win that game, I'm very worried they win the whole thing. The Dodgers themselves said if the Yankees won game 1 and we didn't have that happen, we probably wouldn't have won. So to sit there and go, oh, and on top of that, as a baseball fan, you gotta be really, really slow to say, oh well, the Yankees had a easy way ahead. Whose fault is that? What would people have said if the Yankees lost to the Guardians or the Royals? Should they have not won? Did the matchups favor the Yankees? Who gives a shit? They won. They played who they played and they won. They got to the Dodgers and the Yankees collapsed. The Dodgers didn't beat them 12-1. The Dodgers didn't beat them 8-2. The Dodgers didn't run away with any of those games. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to come in here with a little bit of knowledge and knowing what you're talking about instead of talking out of your ass. It ain't going to work. Tucker deal is done. Heel in the package. Is that legit, brother? I got some people saying that guy is legit. I don't know. I have no clue if a deal is done, but it's a tough one for me, and I'm not trying to how do I think you got to make the move. I know it sounds hard. I know it's upsetting, but I think you got to make that move, man. And I said at the coming on of this show, right? I said, I believe if I'm Houston, and I'm looking around the landscape, and I don't know what the offer is from the Cubs. I really don't know. I don't want to talk for the Cubs organization. I don't know who the Cubs, what's the system. I heard Seiya Suzuki might be in there. Cute player, nothing special. But if I'm Houston, if I'm looking at all this, I want Louis Heel. If I could get my hands on that guy, that's the guy I want to take. That's the guy I want to make a deal for him. Everybody else, I don't know. But I want to make a deal for Louis Heel. Isaac Paredes, I think, was also in there, and he's a good player, but didn't do well with the Cubs. Probably would do better with Houston. The Crawford boxes, he'd probably be an absolute animal. Louis Heel, Ben Rice, Roderick Arias, enough for Tucker. I'll be honest, man. If you're getting Louis Heel, it's a one-year deal. At the end of the day, the Jim Crane and those fellows over there in Houston, they can't really bullshit you. It is, in fact, a one-year guy. It is a rental. You can't get max value. Let me tell you something, man. Roderick Arias is a phenomenal prospect. If I'm giving you Louis Heel, I'd give you Ben Rice. I got no problem with that. But you're not getting much more than that. And that's where I would draw a line and go, all right, fellas, come on now. Enough. You're getting the rookie of the year, and it hurts us to even give you guys him. But we're going to give you him. If that's the case, I don't want to hear anything else in regards to that. Guys, do me a favor. Smack that like button like you never hit the like button before. I had no idea. I didn't even check. We got 1,300 in here again, breaking all kind of records over here at the U the last couple of days. We had over 2,000 the other day with Soto, so I appreciate you guys, man. Robert throws in a little, what is this here? That's one of these little speculated trades. I don't even want to address it. I don't like all these little mock trades and all this nonsense. I don't know. Astros like Heel. Astros like Paredes. Question is, who do they like more? I mean, that should be obvious in my opinion. Houston still has offense. I mean, if you can add, one of their main problems last year was getting their pitching under control. If you can add Louis Heel to that rotation, you already got pretty good hitters on that club, with or without Kyle Tucker. I'm sorry, I would go pitching. I mean, exactly as Jacob Petrucci just said, they need pitching. And that's the route I would go. That's the route I would go all day, every day. It makes the most sense in the world. Guys, again, if you are not subscribed to NYYU, please subscribe to NYYU. Ladies and gentlemen, we are working our ass off over here to continue the growth of this amazing community. Also, follow us on Instagram. Go check it out, baby. Cubs want Warren for Bellinger. Sean, my brother, I'll drive him on over to Chicago, fam. Goodbye, Boren Will Warren. No way Heel goes back in a belly. Nah, definitely not. Let me double check something here. We had a voicemail. Let me play a voicemail, guys, real quick. Here we go.
Gary.
What's up, brother?
They're making some progress on Bellinger.
Yes, sir.
And then there's some talk with Tucker. I don't know if these stories are true. When you're on the internet, you have to take these with a grain of salt. But supposedly, allegedly, who knows if it's true or not, that the Yankees made an offer for Tucker, and it was like, the Astros were like, you got to be kidding me. So, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. But this is starting to scare me with Hal. He comes out and says, yeah, I can sign anybody I want. Now he's hemming and hawing because of the money and shit. Like I said last night in my phone call, look, you got to make a decision one way or the other. You're either going to go in one direction or the other. You got to make up your fucking mind because, you know, you just have to do it. If you're scared of the payroll, then why did you bother signing Fried then? I don't get it. You signed Cole to win championships, which you haven't done. You went to the World Series last year with Soto. But you can't keep playing these games with the fans and expect the fans to respect you. Yeah, he made a $750 million offer. But, dude, you got to make up your fucking mind. One way or the other. Just do it. Bye.
I'll be honest with you, brother. I don't really understand that voicemail. I don't understand that voicemail. What would you like him to do? I'll get to it more. I just don't understand that voicemail. I really don't. As we got a super chat here, David again. Hill, Ben Rice, Peraza, Pereira for Tucker, since Peraza and Pereira don't seem to ever get used on an MLB club. Possibly that could be something the Yankees could look to do, but I just want to get back to that voicemail. I don't understand. He has to make up his mind. Well, would you like him just to go throw money all over the place? I mean, I don't understand where you would like him to go spend these funds. They miss out on Soto. They offered $760 million. Yes, sir, there will be an all rise tomorrow. You give him let me throw it on there for everybody to see it too. Yes, indeed, right there. There will be an all rise tomorrow, everybody. Don't worry about that. All rise tomorrow, 11 a.m. But you offer 760. 760 doesn't work out in your favor. You then go sign one of the top two pitchers on the market in Max Fried. You bring him in for whatever the hell the $200 and something million that the offer was. You're paying him $12 million this year, $12 million next year, 20 something million after that. I just have a tough time understand. I said this when the Soto thing happened. The logical move, again, I just think it's a smart baseball thing to do. People go, what's the plan B? I said, well, to me, the only move is you got to get freed in the next 48 hours. They did that because it opens up trades, which is what you're seeing right now. Who's the free agents out there you'd want to go see Hal Steinbrenner go spend all this money on? I'm sorry, but this is not a free agency where you got Tucker, Vladimir, this guy, that guy. It's not the right time for that. I understand it. I understand we all want to get better. I understand. But look, you know what it also takes a little bit of balls to do? Trade a guy like Louis Hill for a risk on a 1-year contract. That takes guts. That takes balls. That takes guts. NYYST will be live tonight at 8 p.m. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that. So yes, to answer your question, yes, we'll be live. If NYYST ends and there's no breaking news, or if there is breaking news, they'll stay on. I'll go live right after that. So any breaking news, don't worry. NYYU has you covered. You guys don't have to go anywhere else. You telling me you couldn't get this deal done before the damn press conference? I would have. Ben, I would have. Tyler Durden says Pete really wants Hill gone. When did I ever say that? Can't talk prospects. You say you would trade a guy right away. You hate him. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. A voicemail, yep, 804-592-6160. Again, right there, 804-592-6160. Drop your voicemails, folks. We'll go a little while longer. You know what? Fuck it. We could take you guys to 7 o'clock. Not a big deal. We could take you guys to 7 o'clock. Don't you worry, folks. Don't you worry. Zilla now says Pete loves Heel. I do love the guy, but again, for a guy like Kyle Tucker, I gotta go ahead and look to make that move. Kyle Malay.
Caitlin. Oh, hey Pete, I'm here. Sorry, I was playing with my daughter. We really need to get Tucker. Like that lineup that you showed is awesome. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
That lineup that you showed is awesome. Like we need that lineup. But yeah, I think that Cashman and Hal to get this done. Trade Louis Hill. Trade Will Warren. I will drive him to Chicago by myself. And I will say adios, amigos. But that's about it. I'm not sure if you're doing voicemails tonight. I just wanted to put one in just in case. But
I got you.
Yeah, let's all have a good night and go Yankees.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. And if anybody didn't have a chance to see the lineup I threw on there, this is all a pipe dream, man. This is if the Yankees were able to get Bellinger and Kyle Tucker, and I mean, they would legitimately just go full evil empire. It would be full friggin' evil empire. My brother David, what's up, fam?
Thank you for being a friend.
Like the damn video. What's up, brother Pete? What up, my brother? I appreciate you, man. But this is the lineup everybody, or Kyle Malay right there, was talking about. And look, who said we're not allowed to dream? Hangers and bangers. Yes, he's only getting $12 million this year and next year. So the Yankees structured Max Fried's deal where he gets 12 in 25, 12 in 26. Then it goes up to $29 million the rest of the way. So very, very smart way to do it for the Yanks. Solas, yes, man. I haven't went to go get the damn battery. We got another one upstairs too, but I never went to get that. I'll get the damn battery soon, guys. Thank you for being so concerned about me. David again. David says, oh shit, let me throw this off the screen. But that's the lineup, guys. You saw it right there. Walker Buehler goes to the Angels. Another star on a team that goes nowhere. Don't be a Trout. Did that happen? Is that true? Walker Buehler, did he go to the Angels? I'll be dumb. Why the hell would you do that for? Trying to see if that's correct. I don't know if that's an actual deal, but whatever. Rumored Angels. Okay. Let me load this up one more time. We do have another voicemail. Let's keep it going, baby. The one and only.
Kid Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground, the UWO. We'll open the voicemail line and he appears. The Macho King is in the house. Well, let me tell you something. Let the must every day in the sun. Because every day a dog gets his pieces.
Facts.
Cup of coffee on a cup of the pavement, on the ground in the sunshine, on a stone, say a ticket.
Tell him, Mach.
Whatever that means, we'll find out. We certainly will. Yeah! But let me tell you something now. The Yankees need to make the moves and make it happen because they don't know us like they think that they do. And we ain't never going to stop. And NYYU and the UW is never going to stop. And we're going to win and we will prevail because it's a matter of destiny. Oh, yeah. Much, yeah.
He said I was pumped. When are you not pumped when you call in Mach? That's what I want to know. I don't think I've ever heard a Mach voicemail that was mellow and relaxed. Come on now. This is interesting from It's Over. I'll throw this one on the screen here. This is pretty interesting right here. Pirates will seemingly listen to offers on Mitch Keller, who's a good pitcher, or Jared Jones, who I can't see them dealing Jared Jones. Trade Hampton Arias for Mitch Keller. Thoughts? That's interesting, man. There's just many different scenarios and opportunities that the New York Yankees can take on here, and that's why adding Max Fried made sense because you could trade from an area of strength, which is starting pitching. But also, too, I mean, will the Pirates have any interest in Spencer Jones? I don't know. Mitch Keller seemed to be good. Could Mitch Keller handle New York? He got a pretty good contract. But I'll tell you this. Man. I could not see them trading Jones. I think not the Yankees Jones, Pittsburgh Pirates Jones. I don't see them making that type of move. I think that's crazy.
Hey, I'm watching your show. I was just seeing about Bellinger. You know, you say you're making progress, but
well, I didn't say that.
I'm not sure the Cubs are going to eat the money. A, B,
said they would.
What's
5 to
happened to
7
Christian
mil.
Walker? I know we're into Tucker, but man, when you look at Tucker as another rental, you see him as somebody who's just going to pull the same thing as Soto pulled. So I don't want a rental. But that's just me. My name's CT Cards. Hope all's well.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the voicemail. Couldn't be me, wouldn't be me. I'm sorry, I can't be that guy. I'm not running and tucking my tail between my legs because, oh my God, we had this situation and fucking Soto went to the Mets. I'm sorry. Here's the difference. You guys want to know the difference? Kyle Tucker's really good. He's not going to get Soto money. Soto got Soto money because he has this aura about him that he's this legendary young player. Let's get real here. There's a lot of legend stuff behind Soto that he's going to be this, he's going to... Agreed, and yeah, that's fine and dandy and all that. But there was something, there was an additional, we'll throw whatever at Soto because he's Soto. He had the whole story coming up and went to the World Series, is always hitting the postseason. Phenomenal player. Phenomenal player, hitting the postseason, won a World Series. He's phenomenal. I get it. I understand all that. Tucker's not going to get $700+ million. The Yankees offered $760. They went there. They went for it. They went all out to get this deal done, man. Don't be scared because now, oh, Pete, it's a 1 year and he's just going to run away. Well, if players keep running away, maybe the Yankees have to look themselves in the mirror. Just saying. I think Soto left for the money. I don't think it had anything to do with the Yankees. But if it keeps happening, and maybe they got to look themselves in the mirror. Zilla says, Cubs want Warren, Astros want Heel. Get both deals done 100%. Cubs want Will Warren, and he's not a Yankee yet. It's got to be more than Will Warren, let's be honest. It's got to be more than Will Warren. It's got to be more than Will Warren. Come on, folks. No, Jerry, I saw that press conference. Oh, no, that's not Jerry. Jerry, I see what you're saying too, but there was one before that. AG, the fact that no teammates really, he didn't talk to none of the teammates. He might have felt left out. Folks, I actually, I reached out to somebody regarding that whole situation there about not talking, and I was told it's not the most uncommon thing. Not everybody on the teams talk to each other. Not everybody sits there and goes, I'm gonna go convince this dude. These guys are all, the majority of them are all millionaires. If not, they're gonna be millionaires. They got their own life to live. A lot of these guys don't even see each other in the offseason. I mean, I don't think it's some wild thing that, hey, after the World Series, I didn't really speak to these guys much. Okay, cute. Everybody wants to make a story about everything. Who cares? It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. P, whatever happened to the Yankees going after Walker? Other teams started offering $4 million. And that's where it is from there. Yanks don't want to take Bellinger's contract. Yeah, there was rumors that the Cubs would pay $5 to $7 million of it. That'll bring it. If they paid $7 million, I think Bellinger would only be about $20 million for the Yankees, and that would be really good. That would actually be really, really good to be able to pull it off like that. That would be interesting. My brother, Senor Mike Thompson. Mike says, my brother Pete, Bellinger would be great, but that's not adequate. I need Tucker. You and me both, man. Again, I'm going to keep repeating it. Last year, we got the big move. We got what we wanted. I remember being in spring training. And I remember going to that spring training and everybody was so friggin' locked in. We were all so locked in because Soto was a Yankee and it just felt so friggin' different. Everything felt amazing. 12 likes from 400. Hit that thumbs up for me, guys. It felt so great. I want that feeling again, one. And really, man, to get that feeling, Tucker and Bellinger and that lineup I showed, man, that would be everything we'd want and more. And more. Let's keep them going.
Yo, Pete. What's up, Pete? This is Robert from Cali. Getting a little tired of everybody trying to come at, Soto this, Soto that. They need to get it out of their mind already. Yeah. I'm like you, tired of it. Anyways, Pete, I was looking at MLB a few hours ago, and they were saying that talks might be resuming with Walker. How do you feel about that? Maybe Walker, if some way we don't land Tucker, we could still land Bellinger for center and have Walker at first, but the other lineup you put out would be even better. I see all these people flipping out about Hill. Yes, you know, Louis Hill's awesome. He's going to be a stud. But if we can get Tucker, look what we did with Soto one year.
Yeah.
World Series, even though we fall short, but we got there. If we were to give up Louis, there's still Bueller. And what do you think about Flaherty on maybe a 1 or 2 year deal for Bueller and Flaherty? And there's still Roki out there. So let me know what you think, Pete. Have a good one and keep it going, brother.
Yeah, man. You talk about a real pipe dream. I think Roki Sasaki has about as good as a chance as being a Yankee as I got a chance of hitting the Powerball tomorrow. I don't think it's a good shot, but wow. I mean, I couldn't even friggin' imagine if I couldn't even imagine if the New York Yankees found the way that they lose Louis Hill in the trade for Tucker and they bring in Roki Sasaki. I mean, that would be stupid. That would be absolutely stupid. Macho, I didn't know that. It's Macho's daughter's birthday. Very, very nice lady. So salute, Macho. Happy birthday to your daughter, my friend. Hope you guys have a great time today. Ray God 24 says, how do we feel about Teoscar? I like him. Not sure what's going on with him, though. There really hasn't been much when it comes to Teoscar. There was a small rumor right there that maybe there was conversation with the Yankees, but it turned out to be nothing. It turned out to be nothing at all. Ivan, what's up, brother? The Roki thing to me, it's just, I believe he's a Dodger. I don't even believe any of this shit about he has a mental health issue. He doesn't want to be around a big press pool. I'm going to keep it $150 with you guys. I don't buy it. Maybe it's true, and I'm not trying to attack the guy having a mental health issue, not at all. I'm just saying I don't necessarily buy it. I almost feel like, because everybody assumed it was a done deal with the Dodgers, it's almost one of those, well, you know, he had all these things, but he still decided to come. He just felt it was the best fit. I don't know. I feel like he's a Dodger. If he goes to the Dodgers or the Padres, if he goes to another club besides those two teams, I'd be shocked.
Pete, Jera, fam, Uncle Don here, and I'm coming in loaded, Pete.
Hey,
I'm coming in loaded. I want Belly. I want King Tuck. Let's go for it. Roll those dice. Let me shoot a 7 with every shot. Dang it. Viva! Viva Las Vegas! Let's go! Viva Las Vegas, baby! Let's fucking go! Get everybody! Show some stones! We're not afraid with the Yankees, for Christ's sake! We can't put our head between our legs! Let's cut the shit! And let's rock and roll! I want to be that evil umpire! I want to be that heel, Pete! I want people to hate us again!
Me too.
Yes, sir! Let's go, baby! Love you guys!
Appreciate you, Dom.
Do it!
Appreciate you, Dom, man. We were so close, man. We were so close to having everybody hate us, can't stand us, sick and tired of us. Just read Tucker could be traded in the next 48 hours. I mean, it would make sense. If they're going to trade him, you might as well trade him early so you can figure some stuff out and go from there. But I think that makes sense. What's
going on, Pete?
Yo.
First time caller here. Question for you.
What up, man?
Is more entertaining to film off-season content or dog days, middle of August, you know, baseball doesn't really matter kind of thing? Appreciate you, Pete.
I can answer that very easily, man. Off-season is so wild, and it's probably one of the funnest times to do content. August is a tough month, to be honest, because the difference about us and everybody else is we also, NYYU, I call every game. I call basically every single game for the Yankees. So if anybody is new here, which I'm sure there is, since we got 40,000, we got 107 more subs since then. But I call every Yankee game. So from start to end, I never cut it off early unless there's, God forbid, a power outage or something like that. But calling games is always fun and exciting. But when it comes to like content and news, those times a year are dead. So for me, yeah, the offseason is fun because you could literally be talking about something every single day. And when it's big stories like Soto, Tucker, this situation, maybe a possible trade, it's fun to talk about, man. The offseason is a fun time. You could kind of let your mind run free and think about different deals. I think it's exciting time for baseball overall.
Hey, P, how you doing? This is
What's up,
Jeffrey
man?
DeLuna. I'm constantly in the chat. Always
I see
a
you.
big fan of the show. You and
Yes,
G
sir.
are doing amazing work.
Thank you, man.
This whole Tucker thing, they got to make this deal, man. We're in a win-now situation. Cole and George are not getting any younger. We need to make it happen, brother. People are forgetting that the Yankees are the New York Yankees, man. So what if Steve Cohen got money? We got money, too. And there's no way that we're going to get outbid for every single player. You have to make this move. We went to the World Series last year. We came up short. We got to get to that point again, and we got to win this. If we could get Bellinger on top of Tucker, that would be amazing because that would show up the lineup more. I don't know if we want to go after Walker. He's asking for a fourth year. But, I mean, if you get Tucker, he wouldn't be bad either. I would like to see what options we have at second base as well. I don't know if what is it, Caleb Durbin? I don't know if he's ready for that, but I guess we'll see. But I would like to shore up that as well. Maybe you could make a trade for a third baseman or I don't know if you want to look at Bregman because he's asking for a lot, but I guess you could, if you did that, you could move Jazz to second. I think that would help the lineup so much.
Yeah.
But you already know, Pete. Take care. NYY to the moon, baby. NYYU out.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Jeffrey DeLuna, appreciate you, brother. When I throw Caleb Durbin in the lineups at second base, it's just because, that's kind of been the narrative. I've said multiple times, I don't think he is going to be the starting second baseman. I just don't buy it. And it's nothing against Caleb Durbin. I think he has a chance to be a good player. I think he'll be on the team, but I think it'll be more in a utility role. Unless you're more of a top prospect or somebody, you usually don't get a shot. Look at Jason Dominguez. It's been tough for him to get a shot to play every day. So, I mean, will Caleb Durbin just easily get that spot? I don't know. I don't know. I put him in there because he's a logical bet right now, the logical fit. But yeah, it wouldn't shock me if the Yankees get a third baseman or a second baseman and put him over there. Maybe even a guy for spring training. They go like what's his name? Brendan Rodgers that got released from Colorado. I could see them going, hey, if we don't get nobody else, it's getting closer to the season starting. Let's give him an invite to spring training. Let him try out for second base. And whoever has a better overall spring training, they'll win the job. I could see that happening.
Hey, so with all these Tucker Bellinger rumors, it's pretty much essential that Cashman does something at this point, especially after all the Soto stuff. But I'm thinking they could trade for Ohtani maybe. I mean, $70 million a year.
Trade for Ohtani. That'll be nice. I guess the next guy coming on, he'll like that. The Dodgers fan, Dr. V.
Pete Simonetti and the rest
What's
of
up, man?
NYYU Nation.
What's up, brother?
It's Dr. V from Dodgerland. Man, everything's turning out in ways that we didn't expect. But I like the prospects, man. I like the prospects. I like the way you guys are trying to stack it up. So much success, guys. Stick to your guns. Bellinger would be awesome for you guys. If you guys can get Tucker, man, we're talking whole new ball game. So hope you guys able to score something big like that. Keep everything kind of balanced on both sides of the league. Anyways, much love from out here, guys. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Dr. V. Always appreciate your knowledge of the game and calling in. So I appreciate that, man. Give me 1 second. Let me close this one out.
Hey, Pete. I just wanted to, chime in on this whole Kyle Tucker thing.
Yes, sir.
While I believe, in my heart that it's the right thing to do, because, again, you're getting the proven star, right? Mm-hmm. And, he would help us in every way, right? Whether it's offensively, defensively, speed on the bases. I just wonder, how can you make it a habit of signing players, right? And, that have 1-year contracts and then hoping to get him in when he's a free agent. Especially with a guy like Hill, who, obviously is a young talent and with a lot of controllable years. I just don't know how often you could do that. Again, part of me wants him, and then the other part of me just says, it's not about having your tail between your legs or anything like that. It's just about making the right decision consistently.
Okay.
Being consistent, as an organization. And again, you're not going to get the opportunity to sign a guy like Kyle Tucker, that often. But at the same time, it's like, listen, we don't know what his preferences are. We don't know if he wants to play somewhere. And I guess that's the chance you take. But,
that's right.
Anyway, I guess I'd be happy if we got him. But, I just don't want to see what just happened with Soto again. Bye.
Of course. No, having the concern that that's a real possibility, because it is. That is a real possibility. Again, I can easily go over this with you guys. The minute the New York Yankees traded all those players for Soto, we all sat here, right? I said, there's no way Hal Steinbrenner does not believe we're going to keep this guy long term. Guess what? He probably thought that all season until he had some meetings. Maybe he felt a little different, but he probably thought that the majority of the year that I would keep this guy here. And don't get me wrong, he tried. But I understand. I understand it's a risk, and it is a risk. There's no denying that. When I'm addressing that you can't have your tail between your legs in that regard is simply just because it happened before, it shouldn't stop you from doing it again. Because a lot of people are going, yeah, it's the same situation, but it's not the same situation. Again, like you said, you don't know the person's preference. Juan Soto's preference, no matter where he went, was I am playing for whoever pays me. I want to have the biggest contract of all time. That's who I want to be known as. Fine, that again, your preference. We don't know if that's Kyle Tucker's preference. We don't know what it is he likes. We don't know if he'd even want to be in New York. We don't know any of that. But when you're a win now organization, I don't want to show anybody what the team looks like currently offensively. You gotta take those risks. That's part of being the Yankees. And look, can I also say one more thing that everybody here should agree with? There's no better team that could take the risk than the Yankees. Besides your big clubs, the Mets, the Dodgers, they could take risk. He could take the risk.
Hey, Pete, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
The truth always, man, as always, man. God bless everyone in Jesus' name.
Thank you, brother.
Brother, let's move forward, man. As Yankee fans, forget about Soto. He ain't coming back. That goes for everybody that's still pouting or hating. Yo, Soto's gone, man. Let's focus on the Yankees.
Yeah, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? When A-Rod left, let's focus on the Yankees. Sheffield leave, focus on the Yankees. Damon leaves, focus on the Yankees. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yo, man, we're the Yankees, man. We're the New York Yankees. Think about that, man.
Facts.
We Yankee fans, bro. Forget about what Soto does. Soto ain't nowhere near bigger than the Yankees. It takes a team to win the World Series, man. So don't worry, the Yankees gonna pile up and get this shit coming. And I guarantee the Yankees win the World Series before the Mets. I guarantee it. Salute to everyone in the chat. In Jesus' name.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, and a little more of thank you. But yeah, that's where we are right now, guys. And this is gonna be an interesting rest of this off season. I'm gonna play one more voicemail, then we're gonna get ready to wrap up.
Yeah,
there he
what
is.
up, Simonetti? It is the one and only friendly neighborhood DJ Celio with the book calling in again. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I'm good,
doing?
Man. I'm doing
yeah,
good,
I'm
brother.
not gonna front, man. Whoever just called in about trading for Otani. Might as well trade for fucking Juan Soto. Fucking it, you cannot make this up, man. Hey, man, I honestly got nothing else to say. I just wanted to call in about that. Actually, no, let me hit you with a little jokey joke, because I haven't hit you with the jokey joke in a while.
He got a book!
My lesbian friend got me a Rolex for Christmas. I guess they got confused when I said I wanted a watch. Gotta go. Peace.
You got a book. He got a book. What do you want him to do? What do you want him? He got a book. I got a book. Frankie Bag of Donuts.
Thank you for being a friend.
Would Strowman and Warren get a Bellinger trade done? And also, would a heel Cortez Rice Peraza get a Tucker trade done? I have as much clue on that as you do. I would say this. I don't think the Cubs are taking Strowman. They want to lose salary, not add. And, excuse me, originally I thought that could be the case, but that doesn't make sense after hearing what they're looking to do. I don't think they want to add any salary at all. Heel, Cortez, Rice, and Peraza. I mean, it's 1 year of Kyle Tucker. It's not 5 ages. You know what I mean? So I don't see. Brother Natural, you had a super chat, my brother. I'm sorry about that, man. I got you, Brother Natural. My bad, man. Jared just sent it to me too, so I apologize for that, man. Soto's love for the money just goes to show the greed behind his decision. At least Ohtani was selfless and considerate with his deferment contract. Guys, you know, I got some breaking news for everybody. You ready? Not everybody's the same. Not everybody's the same. And just as some people here as Yankee fans consider it that, oh, he had no loyalty. What was his loyalty to the Yankees? He played for them for 1 year? I'm sorry, folks, but I don't know if you haven't been watching baseball for a long period of time, but there's not much loyalty in baseball at all. I mean, how many players stay with the same teams? I get it. Everybody's upset with Juan. I understand. Everybody's mad at Soto. You know why everybody's mad at Soto? Because he's that damn good. And we all saw what he did in the postseason, and people don't like to admit it. You know, I'm not scared to talk the truth. People don't want to admit it. Everybody got to see what Juan Soto did in the postseason and what Aaron Judge didn't do in the postseason. I know people don't want to say that out loud, but I'm going to. So yeah, you're mad Soto left. Yes, I'm mad Soto left. But now it moves on, and guess what? Just like Alex Rodriguez, Aaron Judge is going to get more chances to hit in the postseason. And eventually, hopefully, he comes through and he leads us to a World Series title, because that would be the ultimate moment for Judge. So, again, man, I understand, but, you know, oh, it's greed. Is it greed that he wanted the most money? I mean, I guess that's basically what greed is, but he was settled in his mind. I'm going to get the biggest contract ever, and that is it. If it's the Yankees, great. If it's the Mets, if it's the Brewers, cool. It is what it is. Folks, it is about 7 o'clock in 1 hour. The NYYST podcast will be live right here on NYYU. Everybody tune in. We're going to see what the fellas got to say about all of this stuff going on with the Yankees. A different take for you guys. Always fun. That's what NYYU does. We provide you with multiple different takes. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Until next time, peace out, baby. Catch you guys in an hour. Peace.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From